Anyone want to be a superhero? Because apparently in the West Coast, there isn't any. Calling all wannabe heroes! Calling all wannabe heroes! Hey, all you comic book fans out there, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all-important comic book review so you, the fans, can make a decision on what comic books to buy. And today, guys, we're talking about West Coast Avengers Issue 1. Now, this is not the West Coast Avengers series that you remember back in the 80s. This is something completely different. Completely all new, all different. Or a fresh new start. Whatever you want to call it. That's right, fans. This book is written by Kelly Thompson. The artwork is done by Stefano Caselli. Now, the artwork in this book is actually really, really well done. All the characters look amazing. Facial expressions in this book are absolutely gorgeous. Whether it's America Chavez, Kate Bishop, all their facial expressions look really great, and it really captures what these characters are going through in the particular moment in time. So I really like the artwork in this book. So, from this point forward, there are spoilers, so just to let you know, if you haven't read your copy yet, come back when you actually read that book, and then you can discuss it in the comment box below. Alright, so what happens in West Coast Avengers? Now, it's a little bit exercised issue. You pay that $1 for it. It's 40 pages. And in this book, we get to see a little bit of an introduction of every single one of these heroes, which I always like. And they don't overdo it. They just give you a brief description within the panel. And we get to see this recording crew recording the heroes here, okay? So, what is going on is you wind up seeing Katie Bishop as she's doing battle against these land sharks. They're literally sharks that have arms that are on the land. And she's trying to contain them all. She makes a call out to a couple of friends. America Chavez, Clint Barton. And they go ahead and actually help her take care of these land sharks. And she also has a boyfriend by the name of Fuse. So they do this. They wrap this up. And as the timeline's a little bit all over the place in this issue. Certain things you see that happened yesterday or last week or current. But whatever the case may be, her friends ask her, you're trying to recruit a team over here because there's literally no superheroes in the West Coast. Which I find it odd. Is there no problems in California? Like, why is there no superheroes over there, So she decides to come up with a superhero team, and basically she comes up with this flyer and it says no experience necessary. So she winds up going through the interview process. Reminds you a lot of like Deadpool, okay? She interviews people like Bread Guy. She interviews a chick that wants to hit on the guy Clint Barton or the guy Hawkeye, Surf Doctor, the Broken Watch, the Doc Paladin, all these different characters. And she's just like, I can't take you guys suck, And so she's just like, all hope is lost. And then all of a sudden, somehow, Gwenpool shows up. So Gwenpool becomes part of the team. So like, okay, cool. Then, Quentin Quire winds up seeing the ad, and he winds up popping in through the door with a filming crew. And you're like, oh shit, this is like the New Warriors all over again. And there's going to be all hell that breaks loose. There's going to be explosion and everything else. And so it's even referenced here in the actual comic book as that, where this is what happened when the New Warriors were being filmed. But it was part of the deal. This filming crew was looking to film a superhero team. Quentin said that he was, but he lied. And so this is why he joins this version of the West Coast Avengers. And Katie has no choice but to allow Quentin to join because they need some more power and they need funding. And so this way, being that their everyday lives will be recorded, whether it's a documentary or a series or whatever or not, they're going to get funding for the West Coast Avengers to pay the heroes, to pay for weapons, to pay for whatever the case may be what they need. Okay? You get some cool interaction here with Katie Bishop's boyfriend, Fuse, about how Katie is kind of in over her head. And then our team goes on in their first mission, and they face a giant 20-foot Tigra. And it's cool how they used her because she's one of the founding members of the original West Coast, and they got to find a way to stop her. And then at the very, very end, you get this weird ending with some surf dude that's got this oversized head that's like a MODOK, but he calls himself Brodock, and like he just grabs Katie and just like kisses her. And Gwenpool at the end is just like, what the fuck? And I was the same exact way before I saw that panel. I'm like, why is it ending this way? That's just so weird. I didn't know what to expect. So what did I think about this book? Like I said, this is not your traditional West Coast Avengers. If you want to read that, go back to the 80s and read it. It's a great series. This, fresh take on it. It's kind of comical. If you like Katie Bishop, you're going to like this book. If you like Hawkeye, you'll probably like this book. It'll be interesting to see how this team comes together in the long run. And I do like all the character interactions because they're not all getting along and things like that. And I'm sure they're going to have their things to work out. So overall, this was a solid book. The ending is what's weird for me. I don't know what to expect from that. Is this book going to get too goofy to the point where it's just dumb? I don't know. We'll see. This kind of happened in Mr. and Mrs. X where everything was kind of good and then they threw Deadpool at the end of it, just randomly. And Kelly Thompson's doing that here too. But minus that one little weird part at the end, this was a really good issue. I liked it. So at the end of the day, I'm going to give this book a 4 out of 5 stars. So guys, in the comments below, tell me what you thought of West Coast Avengers issue number 1. Are you a fan? Are you not a fan? And guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. And also don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a single video from me. And fans, until our next comic book review, don't forget to read all those comics. Enjoy, fans. Take care. Bye.